What's up everyone, Scarlet here, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. Today's video we're going to be breaking down the new trailer for Across the Spider-Verse. But before we get into that and mainly talk about Spider-Man related news, including the games, movies, TV shows, and as well as general Marvel, sometimes DC news. So if that's what you're interested in, look no further, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on to stay up to date. If you want to see my live reaction to the trailer, you can check out the last video that I uploaded. So we all have been waiting for a trailer for Across the Spider-Verse for a while now, and we finally got the official trailer for the movie. I'm going to read off the synopsis for you guys to get a little bit of a better understanding of what's going on, because this helped me too, because I had no clue what was going on while I watched it live. I had some clue, but I didn't know what was going on story wise. After reuniting with Gwen Stacy, Brooklyn's full-time friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Miles Morales, is catapulted across the multiverse, where he encounters a team of spider people charged with protecting its very existence. But when the heroes clash on how to handle a new threat, Miles finds himself pitted against the other spiders and must redefine what it means to be a hero so that he can save the people he loves the most. They also say after the synopsis that the Spot, who we got a look at before anything else, will be the main villain of this movie and the next one, Beyond the Spider-Verse. And we did know he was going to be a villain, but not the villain of the movie, and that him and Miles will be connected in surprising ways. So that's pretty interesting to say the least. So I'm just gonna go by what happens in order in the trailer. So we just get a scene of Miles talking to his mom, and she's having a hard time realizing her little boy is growing up fast, but he's also having a hard day, and it seems like he might have got into a fight with his family at the barbecue. And man, them barbecue fights are no joke, especially at the Hispanic households. So she makes him a promise to take care of that little boy inside of himself, which I think is a great message to give, and as well to stay true to himself. As she gives this speech, we see Stan Lee the GOAT. I kind of freaked out when I saw him in the live reaction video. I just thought it was really cool. And there was also intertwining some old footage from the last movie sprinkled in there. We see Miles with his new suit, and it looks really good. I like it. This time around his suit is pretty different, which I like the new suit. Again, I think it's so dope. The old costume had this shoulder line on top of it, but they just took that off and just have the red running down his leg and arms. The spider logo is pretty much the same, but it's more sharp on the edges than round, and it's more symmetrical vertically. Just kind of curious, man, what happened to the webs? Then we get a really cool scene that I like, a scene of Spider-Man doing friendly neighborhood Spider-Man things. It's Miles stopping a taxi from endangering civilians, and back to this Hispanic representation, we see 3 Puerto Rican flags, because even though Miles is African American, he is half Puerto Rican from his mom's side as well. We then see Gwen appearing in a portal type of thing and ask Miles if he wants to get out of here. Then we see a shit ton of spider people. Here we see the Amazing Fantasy 15 comic book, which is a little cool reference. And then as I just said, we see a shit ton of spider people. Yo, Moreland would be like, yeah boys, we eating good today. Okay, but seriously though, I will try to point out as many spider people as possible, but not right this second. We'll do that last because there's a ridiculous amount of spider people to try and point out. So let's just get done going over the trailer first, and then we can get back to that. So we see the return of everyone's favorite spider, the original, the OG Peter B. Parker. He's continuing with the lazy attire look, but for good reasoning this time. He actually seems to have a kid since he's holding this baby pouch thing. After the trailer release, there was an after party, and they gave the first look of Mayday Parker, who is Peter Parker's daughter in the comics and becomes Spider-Girl. So that's pretty cool to see. And then the next shot here, we see Gwen and Miles just chilling next to each other upside down, which I think is a pretty cool shot, just in concept. Then we see Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Man, and not gonna lie, it's kind of sad. When I first saw this in the trailer, I for real thought this was Overdrive just because of the bike, but nope, it's Spider-Woman Jessica Drew, and I guess she's pregnant and fighting a variant of Vulture, and geez, does he look ugly as fuck. So then we see Spider-Man 2099 looking at footage of seemingly himself in an earlier time when he had a daughter, which it seems like he's lost his daughter at this point, which sucks definitely. And then we get some scary shots of Spider-Man 2099. Here's one where Miles looks like he's waiting to be teleported or something, and we just see Miguel sprinting for Miles, claws out, ready to fuck shit up. We then hear "Who do you think you are?" I'm pretty sure that was Spider-Man 2099 talking, and then we see and hear Gwen reply with "We are supposed to be the good guys," and Spider-Man 2099 replies "We are," and he slams Miles down. So yeah, this trailer is pretty cool, pretty interesting. I wonder why Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, wants to fuck Miles up so bad. I wonder if Miles did something on accident, or maybe Spider-Man 29 is just hostile, because sometimes he can just be hostile and just not give a flying fuck. He doesn't want to talk, he's all about the action. I'm also super excited to see how they handle Miles. Miles and Gwen's relationship, because this will definitely be an interesting love plot that they have going on. So guys, this is after I'm editing the video. I found out a little more context on what's going on in the trailer and in the movie in general. During the YouTube Premium after party after the trailer premiered, it was said that Gwen is invited to Spider-Man 2099 Spider-Force, but Miles was not invited. So I guess there's this interdimensional network of spider people, which I'm assuming is what the scene of all the spider people was, and this group is led by Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, and for whatever reason Miles Morales was not invited to join this Spider-Force. So I'm not sure if that's why Miguel and Miles were fighting, but I imagine it might have had to do with that. But Miguel was the one that was coming for Miles. Realistically, if it was because Miles was denied to join this Spider-Force, Miles would logically be the one trying to fight Miguel because he's upset that he got denied, but Miguel is trying to fight Miles. So there has to be something else that happens to cause Miguel to want to fight Miles so badly. Alright guys, so let's try to pinpoint every Spider-Man and Spider-Woman we see in this trailer. We're definitely not going to get all of them, but we'll try as many as we can recognize. So the first one we see is this guy, and he's wearing a very classic spider suit. People think it's Andrew Garfield, and I can see why. It's mainly because of how tall he is and the head shape and the big bug eyes, but that logo doesn't match. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, but it's pretty close. People also think the one next to him is Velocity Spider-Man, and it actually might be. It looks like it, so I would say so. Yeah, this is probably Velocity Spider-Man. Then we see Insomniac Spider-Man, but he's not wearing the new advanced suit, he's wearing the original one. Then on the far left we see Spider Armor Mark II. This suit was built because he lost its spider sense and it's bulletproof basically, which is pretty cool to see. And then I'm pretty sure that's the Future Foundation Spider-Man, I'm sure, right behind him. And then we see the Renew Your Vows Spider People. Wait a minute, that's Spider-MILF. Okay, but seriously, these Spider Women are from a universe where I'm pretty sure MJ and their kid share spider powers and fight crime together as a spider family, which is kind of cool. Then back on the top left we can see Manga Spider-Man, and then we see Lady Spider, where she has like Doc Ock tentacle arms, I think. Then we see Spider Cop, and it's not the exact Spider Cop from Spider-Man PS4 that we all imagined, but it's definitely a reference to the running joke of Spider Cop in Spider-Man PS4, which is fun and great to see. Then we see Spider-Man UK at the top right over here, who's looking pretty good, pretty accurate. Then we have Bombastic Bagman, but it definitely looks different, probably because of a rights reason, because they couldn't have him wear a Fantastic Four logoed suit. Then off to the side we have Spider-Wolf, or Werewolf Spider-Man, and this is a really random variant that I believe was a one-off. Then we have this low-key weird but kind of cool variant of Spider-Man, this is actually Flash Thompson, and it's a different universe where Flash got bit, I believe, instead of Peter, but he has a Letterman on, which is kind of cool. Then we have the scene of a bunch of spider people going after Miles. So off to the bottom left, I'm pretty sure this is Superior Spider-Man because of the arms and like the red and black. Then on the right we can see the Mark III armor, and then this scene where we see all the spider people swinging, we have Scarlet Spider 2, aka Kane Parker, my fucking boy. I love that Spider-Man, hands down my favorite Spider-Man variant ever. Then we have a more classic looking Spider-Woman, aka Jessica Drew, with the red and yellow suit. Then I thought I was crazy when I seen this. I was like, no fucking way, but they did it. They put the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man in here. This is so insane. Look at this dude walking in his fucking shitty graphics. Then at the top left corner we get another pretty funny character, Spider Monkey. Then another notable Spider-Man variant I was pretty hyped to see, and everyone else was hyped to see, was Spider-Man Unlimited. This is so hype because I wonder if we'll get an answer as to what happened after the finale of Spider-Man Unlimited, or just know at least if he made it back home at least or something. He even has the cape too, which is really dope. But if they have Spider-Man Unlimited in here, they better have the animated series Spider-Man and the Spectacular Spider-Man in here too. Those two Spider-Man will definitely be the Tobey and Andrew of Spider-Verse. Those two are like the most wanted cameos for this movie, I would say. Spectacular Spider-Man and Spider-Man the Animated Series Spider-Man. And then in the same scene, I believe at the top left we see Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider this time though. And then another funny character we get to see is Gorilla Spider-Man. This is pretty funny. And then right before we see Spider-Man 2099 fight Miles, I think this right here is Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but I could be wrong. There was a leak that came out recently that did say his Spider-Man would be in the movie wearing the suit he had in Far From Home, which was red and black and had a white spider on it. This does sort of look like it, red and black, and then white spider logo, but this logo definitely looks different, so I'm not entirely sure on that. Well guys, that is about as many spider people as I could figure out. So with that being said, that's everything I got for you guys today. So if you're new to the channel and this video, hit the subscribe button. If you already have subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell to turn notifications on, and as well leave your opinion on today's video in the comments below. I always respond to comments and appreciate any feedback. I'm so excited to see this movie, guys. What's your favorite Spider-Man variant, and which one are you most hyped to see in Across the Spider-Verse? Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want more of this type of content. Again, hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoy the video. Until next time.